Okay. I'm dropping this over the dyspnea, but our goal of non-invasive ventilation is making sure that we do not have a dyspneic patients or minimal dyspneic patients. And the art of non-invasive ventilation is making sure that the dyspnea and the pressure receptors are not getting tickled. So if someone asks what is the best non-invasive ventilation, it is you interacting with the patient, you watching the patient, how comfortable is the patient. Is a blood gas a good indicator for comfortable patients? Yes, no? I would say no, because most of the time you're using some sort of sedation. How can then the patient tell us, I'm happy with the CO2 or not? Who's using blood gases for indication to intubate? Hands up. We get punished in our ICU because there are the blood gases that bad. It is a clinical judgment, not necessarily a blood gas. If you've done a blood gas that looks very bad, you've obviously done intubation too late. If the blood gas looks bad, the patient looks okay, we will care about it. And blood gas should be an arterial blood gas. And who gets arterial blood gas in accurate measure in a tiny baby right away? So even the capillary blood gas is not, in the neonates, the neonatologists next door, they will say, we do capillary gases, don't they? Yes, and why are they doing it?
I think it's very important to know the physiology, pathophysiology of the patient, and it's very important to evaluate by themselves the patient's condition, and which allow the physician to apply the very kinds of therapeutic intervention to the patient, and which provides the successful experience.
Alhamdulillah tahun ini 2018 Indonesian Picu Nicu Update yang ke-10 menyelenggarakan Respiratory Support Summit untuk yang pertama kalinya conjoin dengan kegiatan yang dilaksanakan oleh Indonesian Pediatric Critical Foundations dan bekerja sama dengan Ikatan Dokter Anak Indonesia Cabang Bali dan Unit Kerja Koordinasi Emergensi dan Rawat Intensif Anak Ikatan Dokter Anak Indonesia. Program ini merupakan salah satu program yang kami rencanakan sejak lama, oleh karena anak dengan gangguan pernafasan merupakan populasi terbesar yang dirawat di unit rawat intensif anak, dan lebih dari 50% itu memerlukan mesin penunjang pernafasan. Oleh karena itu, pengetahuan yang sangat diperlukan oleh teman-teman dan sejawat kolega dokter, juga setiap praktisi yang bergerak di bidang kesehatan mengenai tata laksana bantuan nafas pada anak dengan gangguan pernafasan berat sehingga memerlukan perangkat yang tepat itu sangat diperlukan saat ini. Dan dalam perkembangannya, kemajuan teknologi itu bergerak dari penggunaan alat yang tadinya invasif, yaitu memasukkan peralatan medis atau selang langsung ke dalam tubuh. Saat ini teknologi sudah sangat maju sehingga memungkinkan kita memonitor dan melakukan perawatan atau tata laksana secara non-invasif, dalam arti kata tidak memerlukan peralatan atau selang atau alat sesuatu perangkat medis ke dalam tubuh. Jadi cukup dilekatkan di luar permukaan tubuh. Dan untuk kondisi pasien anak bayi terutama ini sangat membantu, di mana kesulitan akses untuk ini sangat besar. Dan dengan penggunaan alat-alat yang non-invasif tentunya sangat mengurangi kejadian infeksi dan mengurangi dengan nyata kebutuhan biaya untuk tata laksana yang sangat mahal selama ini di ruang rawat intensif anak. Tapi ada kalanya pasien yang dengan kondisi sangat gawat ya dan sangat berat atau ada memang penyakit sudah sangat lanjut memerlukan tindakan rescue terapi, diperlukan alat-alat yang canggih dalam arti kata yang dengan teknologi sangat baik saat ini yang mampu memberikan optimalisasi penggunaan mesin bantu nafas dengan advanced mode ya, modus yang lanjutan ya, salah satunya dengan penggunaan sistem membran osilasi frekuensi tinggi di mana sudah didapatkan banyak sekali evidence base atau bukti-bukti di negara-negara maju, bahkan di negara tetangga terdekat ya. Saat ini kami berkesempatan alhamdulillah mendapat pencerahan dan sharing pengetahuan yang sangat berguna dan bermanfaat dari salah satu pakar HFOV di Asia, yaitu dari Jepang, Prof. Satoshi Nakagawa. Dengan ini mudah-mudahan harapannya teman-teman, kolega dan praktisi kesehatan yang bergerak atau berkiprah di ranah pediatric intensive care dan critical care emergency dapat mengambil hikmah sebesar-besarnya, di mana hasilnya tentu kita harapkan akan menurunkan angka morbidity dan mortalitas pasien anak yang dirawat di ruang intensive care pediatrik.
I'm the International Sales Manager for Inspiration Healthcare. I'm very pleased to speak to you this afternoon from the 10th Indonesian Neonatal Conference, where I'm working with my new colleagues from Multiguna Ciptasentosa. Inspiration Healthcare is a British company that deals exclusively in neonatal medical devices around the world. We have about 60 companies that we work with in all of the major markets around the world. Indonesia is not a place where we've had a presence, but we recently started working with Artemis Kusnadi and his team at Multiguna Ciptasentosa. We're very pleased with the work they do for us. When we're looking for a distribution partner, we're always looking for somebody who's a very professional company, both from a sales point of view and from a technical point of view. And in our partners in Indonesia, we've definitely found that. Inspiration, as I said, is exclusively a neonatal care company, so we only deal with babies in the first 2 or 3 months of their life, and obviously a lot with premature babies. Our product range is divided into 3 parts. The first part is respiratory medicine and ventilation and resuscitation. The second part is in treating babies that have suffered from an HIE. HIE, if anybody isn't aware of that, is brain asphyxia, which occurs during childbirth. And the third part of our business is in developing products that are used to facilitate delayed cord clamping. And this is a product called the LifeStar, which is a platform that the baby can be delivered onto. The umbilical cord is kept intact and the baby can be resuscitated with the cord intact. And the very important part of this is it allows the baby to receive as much nutrients and blood from the mother as it's able to, which helps it very much during the development and the first few days of its life. And this is a very important product for a market like Indonesia, which is what we would describe as a developing market, where obviously maternal medicine is sometimes not as good as it should be. So that's why we think this is a very good product. So I'll just tell you a little bit about the devices we manufacture. This is the RPAP. It's a unique product. It's a respiratory resuscitation and neonatal nasal CPAP device. It's unique. It's the first type of device in the world, and it uses a very clever and very well-known circuit to develop or to deliver a very low imposed work of breathing to the baby. And that means that the first breaths that the baby takes in its life are very positive breaths. It doesn't have to work very hard to inhale or exhale. The baby's breathing is much, much easier. This is very important, particularly for premature babies which have underdeveloped lungs. So that's the RPAP product here. Indonesia is one of the first markets we brought it to, and we think it'll be ideal for this sort of market where you're looking for a product that is safe, is reliable and easy to use, and is very, very cost effective, but most importantly brings benefit to babies in the first month of their lives. So that's the RPAP. We also supply an air and oxygen blender, which will be familiar to anybody who works in intensive care medicine, and it just enables the clinicians to mix air and oxygen, which is then delivered to the patient via a nasal mask or a nasal cannula. Moving on a little bit into our our neurological business. We provide two products over here. One is the Tecotherm, which is a cooling device for babies that have suffered from a brain injury. And the other device is our Unique Plus cerebral function monitor, which monitors brain activity in newborn babies that have suffered a brain asphyxia injury. As anybody will know, the treatment for treating an HIE baby is to cool the baby's body temperature, to take it from 37 degrees down to 33.5 degrees, and to maintain that body temperature at that level for 3 days, for 72 hours, and to then gradually rewarm the baby. And the Tecotherm device does that. It's servo controlled, so it works on a temperature probe which monitors the baby's core body temperature and controls the device. And as the device is controlled, if the baby's temperature starts to increase, the Tecotherm will respond and will bring the baby's body temperature down. If the baby gets too cold, the Tecotherm will respond and will raise the baby's body temperature. And it's a fully automated system. It requires very little user interface, and it's something you can generally set up and it'll just run permanently for 72 hours from then on. And we combine that with the Unique Plus cerebral function monitor, which monitors electrical activity in the baby's brain and will help doctors to determine, has the baby been brain damaged, and if there is brain damage that's occurred, how deep or how severe that brain damage is. So those are our main product groups. We think they're all very useful to the Indonesian neonatal market, and we look forward to a long-lasting partnership with Multiguna Ciptasentosa over the next few years. Cheers.
Children's Hospital, Lithuania, a neonatologist. I already visited Indonesia many times. and have many friends and always ready to share my experience, like as professional with all doctors, and also I have many friends. Also I represent company Villamet from Germany, which produce mainly respiratory care products. It's humidifiers, CPAP machines, ventilators, and high flow systems. At this moment, we promoting especially high flow systems because it's less invasive respiratory support and treatment, and less harm for patients, and also high frequency machines, which can save a lot of small patients' lives. Thank you.